What's up, y'all? Got a straight hair taper, nice and easy and quick. Make sure y'all paying attention. Go right in. I like to keep that curve dark, so I just go right in and start with the curve. He doesn't want too much off the sides, I don't believe. So I just set that curve guideline first so I know not where to touch. I'm just going on the corner of the blade, following that C curve, nice and easy, just tapping at it, not being too aggressive. You can't scratch your client, make them bleed if you're pushing down too hard. So go ahead and set that curve in. After that, I go right in with my triangle guideline. Mid taper, low tapers, I like to do this. Scoop it out. This is just the way I taper usually. Sometimes I'll go oval or round, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and set that nice and neat, nice and clean. Always setting clean lines. After that, I go grab my JRLs open. Set that guideline, first guideline, 1/2 inch. What I see you guys are doing a lot of is not putting a real emphasis on a 1/2 inch. Make sure you're getting a 1/2 inch. As you see, that is a 1/2 inch for a taper. Low taper, you want to make it a little smaller, but not too small. Then I just use my close to open method. As you guys know, go in close, halfway, open. But when I say 1/2 inch, it really matters because that is what makes your taper pop. If you make little guidelines, you're not going to have a real transitional taper or fade. So make sure you're making a 1/2 inch. This part, you just take your time, get them lines out, close to open. You know how I do it. After that, I grab my one open, set another guideline, not digging in, scooping out. As you can see, corner of the blade, just so I can stay real detailed in the area that I want to taper out. Corner of the blade, man. Pay attention to that detail, man. Don't rush. Take your time on this part. Want to keep that curve dark. This is how you do it. Then I grab my 1.5, close, go right in, take that bottom line out. Use the corner of the blade this whole time. You know, I can't keep expressing it enough, but I'm going to keep telling y'all so that y'all remember. Corner of the blade on these tapers looks like I'm using the whole blade, but I'm not, I promise. Close, halfway, open once you're at the top. You know how we do it. And now that we got that taper set in, man, I just grab my 3, or this is a 4, I scoop out. You want to keep the sides dark, so I grab the 4 open. Just scooping out, not going too high. As you can see, don't dig in. You don't want to set no unnecessary guidelines. Got to be hard to take out. But just going around the head. See that area? Do not touch it. Anything above it. Go at angles. Sometimes you got to go at angles to get that hair out. Now back to the taper. I just grab my trimmer. You know, always clean up with that trimmer. It's part of detail work, man, making it pop. And I grab my shaver, same thing, man. I can't keep expressing this either, man. Y'all should know by now. Went to top texture, threw some texture powder in there, made it pop out a little more. As you can see, that taper was busting. Nice and easy cut with a little white enhancement on it. Could have took it out a little more, but this is what I did. This is the end, man. Nice and easy. Hope y'all like it.